Just your thoughts on your performance. Another win for you, 3-1 in the UFC now. How'd you feel about it?
Okay.
You want to
Can you
translate?
translate in Japanese?
はい、まず今の感想をお聞かせください。
Well, I'm really happy. It was a hard piece of work. I didn't expect him to be so tough standing up. And I know he's a newcomer, but, you know, you got to take everyone serious. And he was there where I was last year, having my debut in my hometown. You know, he always gives extra energy. He was very self-confident, and yeah, but nonetheless, I could perform my game plan. I'm really happy. I'm really relieved.
And you know, there was two fouls in the fight: the early low blow and then the late eye poke. He was down for a while, and then when you got poked in the eye, it looks like you just wanted to really keep fighting. Can you just talk about those two instances that happened in the fight?
Well, the low blow was really not intentional. Actually I was, you know, when you fight, you get really weird thoughts, and he gave me a knee in the stomach, and I was so, you know, it catch a little bit my breath, and I was a little bit angry. I wanted to give it back to him, really right in the stomach, but obviously I didn't really exercise that good enough. You know, it went too low, and I just heard that something wasn't right. You know, the sound, it was definitely the cup, and I felt sorry, and I hoped he would continue because I didn't want this bout to end like this. When he got me in the eye, it wasn't not intentional at all, and I felt like, you know, I want to go by all means. I want to finish this fight. I want to finish it good, and yes, this is how it went down.
And you guys are obviously both very respectful martial artists and everything, but there was a lot of, you know, high-fiving and stuff going on there. In hindsight, do you feel like, you know, there was maybe a little bit too much of that? You gave him a little too much respect in there, or no?
Maybe I did. The thing is, he started smiling when I punched him, and that really, you know, it got me a little bit. And then I thought, okay, well, what you can do, I can do as well. You know, but then it was really mutual respect. You know, he got me good with some body shots, with the kicks, and on the other hand, I tried to like pull him in a trap with some punches. And every time we survived what the other one planned, you know, we always had that smirk on. He had the smirk on his face, and then I had too. So it was definitely respect, and yeah, what should I say? I mean, the fight is over. You know, it's also like, I come from Germany, and people in Germany.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm from Germany, and in Germany, you know, I mean, I didn't fight this fight like this because I wanted to convince the German politics that MMA is a sport, but nonetheless, you know, in my country, you know, there's still some politics going on, trying to keep the MMA away from television. I mean, now we have a television contract, but nonetheless, you know, there's still work to be done, and I think it's nonetheless a good sign that people show during a fight respect to each other.
And I know you said you want a little bit of a break now, but what do you feel like would be proper, you know, the proper next step for you in your career? Like I said earlier, 3-1 in the UFC, a very good record. Do you want like a top 15 guy, top 20 guy? What do you think you deserve at this point?
To be honest, I really deserve a little break. This year was very, very hard for me because at the end of last year, at this point, I had to make a decision and quit my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to continue MMA, so I made myself on the way, find a place where I can train. I traveled the world, I went to Thailand, I tried to find a place to stay and train, like up to the challenge of being a professional MMA fighter in the UFC. I found this place. Directly after I found it, I had no time to relax. I went direct into training camp for the fight in Berlin. There was a lot of pressure because this was the year the UFC had a contract, a television contract in Germany, so I needed to perform good. And like after a month of break, after this fight, I had to prepare for this one again in Thailand. I've been at home this year, maybe for, I don't know, 7 weeks. My son is also with me all the time on travel. My wife is my engine, you know, she keeps me going, she's sitting over there. And yeah, I think we all already need a break. I talk too much.